Can I please have K-9 Deputy Sheriff Fred Mangine to the stage? He was Kaitlin Leising's patrol partner and would be sharing her story.
Thank you, Scott. Good afternoon, everyone. Like Scott said, thank you for the introduction, Scott. Deputy Fred Mangine with the St. Croix County Sheriff's Office up in western Wisconsin. First of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you on behalf of the St. Croix County Sheriff's Office, on behalf of Wisconsin as a whole. Thank you for celebrating Kate. The rest of the heroes honored here. This is all extremely humbling. I've been asked to come up here today to tell you a story. It's a story about a little girl with a big heart that grew into a tremendously strong woman, a woman that became a mother and a legend right in front of our eyes. She was born Katie Stevens to Chris and Roger Stevens in Scottsbluff, Nebraska on January 10th, 1994. Kate was raised in a small town of Chadron, Nebraska with her sister Jordan. She was an athlete, playing golf and basketball throughout her childhood, and eventually going on to have several scholarships to competitively play in college. She accepted a golf scholarship to Black Hills State in South Dakota, where she earned her degree. And in 2015, while attending college, she met the love of her life, Kaitlin Leising. Kate went on to graduate in 2016. Shortly after, on October 7th of 2017, Kaitlin and Katie eloped to Sevierville, Tennessee to be married with a small group of friends and family. After being married, the two went to travel the country as newlywed partners with their dogs Ranger and Miller. The family camped as often as possible, loved going from national park to national park. They actually started their journey out living in Kings Canyon National Park in Central California there, in a small camper for a year while Court worked in the park and Kate worked in the gift shop. Katie and Kaitlin made their way back to South Dakota once again for Kaitlin to work on Mount Rushmore. This is where Katie became law enforcement certified, and in 2020, she started her journey out with the Pennington County Sheriff's Office out of Rapid City, South Dakota. Kate developed her smooth, reassuring style of policing there. She was kind to everyone, even when they were unkind to her. She was trained well there, and when an opportunity for promotion popped up in Kaitlyn's home state of Wisconsin, Kate was immediately supportive, and the two found themselves on the move once again in their new home, or to find their new home in St. Croix County, Wisconsin with us. Kate immediately excelled in our field training program, went on to work solo patrol on night shift. She handled herself well. She treated everyone as if they were her own family, and she quickly became a familiar face within our community. I gained respect for Kate early on in her time here. She handled herself well in the most violent and uncertain situations. Many times over the last year, I found myself dealing with people that made the decision to violently resist law enforcement. Some of these times, I started out by myself there. Sure enough, each of these times, seemingly out of nowhere, a pair of little gloved hands would come flying in without hesitation. There was always a sense of relief when this would happen because Kate was as tough as they come, knew we had it under control. That's what she did. Kate put everyone at ease. On January of 2023, Siler was born, and Katie took on a new form to all of us. She was a mother. It was apparent to everyone when talking to her how much she loved him. My heart was so full, just seeing her face light up about him. We all know it's a beauty that only mothers have. Those first months as a parent are hard, especially working nights, not being able to come help out at home. Kate never complained about getting off at 3 a.m., switching over to mom mode, always missing sleep, and then putting her badge and gun back on, hitting the streets with us again at night. It's just what she did. She was loving, she was a warrior. That was Katie. Our sweet Kate will be dearly missed by all that have known her. Her loss is grieved by all who put on the uniform. She was our sister, our partner. She's our friend and we love her. The world was lucky to have her for the short time that she was here, will ever and forever be disadvantaged without her. She had so much more in her. There's so much more good to give, impacts to have. She had a son to raise and a wife to love. Our profession is a sacred one. You don't become a protector, you're born one. Katie will always be one of us. She's a hero through and through. Thank you very much for letting me share her story with you.
Thank you, Fred. Joining us today is Kate's wife, Courtney, sister Morgan, sister Brittany, and patrol partner, Anna.